Okay, so we're setting up a wormary at my mum's. The first thing you do, you buy about 3, 4, 5 of these cheap plastic tubs. Actually, something a little stronger would be better to make it last. You drill holes into the bottom to allow the liquid to seep through. One of them you don't actually drill holes in. You drill holes in all of them except for the very last one. You only drill a hole to attach one of these taps. Okay, and now if you look inside, so when we're setting up, there's no holes. You can use some bricks, or we've got like a plastic stoolie type of thing to keep it raised off the bottom. So these slot in. Any excess liquids are going to just fall right through. Right on the bottom, the very first time, it's best to just put some newspaper down. Okay, and that's just to stop the worms just going right through. Now, because it's the very first time, that's some soil, actually it's some compost out of a regular compost bin. So just put that in there. And before I'm going to add any worms to this, we're going to put in quite a few kitchen scraps, let it rot down, because the environment is really new and clean. The worms are going to want to escape. So once food has started to rot down in here, when we add worms to this, they're going to want to stay. So when this one fills up, you keep a lid on it and weigh it down, and that's it. And what we do is we'll keep the tap open and place an empty plastic bottle under here to collect the liquid. As this one fills up to about half, you'd slot in another one basically. Okay, and you keep going until you run out of tubs. And when you run out the last one, you basically unstack them all, and this one should be close to compost soilish material. The trick is to make sure you've got quite a bit of like tissue and paper in there to keep the carbon high. So any questions, leave any tips, advice, feel free to leave comments. The whole thing cost about, that tap's about £2. These 5 tubs cost about £10. This is a spare tray. The stool in here is spare. This is spare, like we've just found it. So it's not going to cost you an arm and a leg. Like I said, any tips, get back to me.